Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show how to try multiple times to log into a website and wait for it to load, and if it doesn't load within a certain time frame it tries again. The reason why I'm creating this email is I've received numerous requests from people that explain they've tried using the Internet Explorer application object with VBA or even Visual Basic, and several times their computer gets stuck on a web page where it gets stuck in the do loop where they wait until the ready state is 4 or complete. Sometimes due to an API issue or a slow internet connection, or maybe even the server timing out on you, this will fail. So this is going to be a great way to overcome that issue. So I already have the code created because this is code that I have showed in a previous video, and I will show right now. I'll highlight to you what I've created in a previous video. In previous videos I have done the dim IE as object, Internet Explorer as object. We create the object, the Internet Explorer application. I position it to the left 0, top 0, so that way it's on the left hand corner of the screen. Put the height, the width, and then make it visible. So all I'm going to do here is just navigate it to the website. In this case I'm going to do tumblr.com. But here's the difference. Usually I only put do events loop until IE.readyState is equal to 4. That's the usual way I go about it. But here we're gonna do something different. We're gonna put the same loop, but inside the loop we're gonna do this. If you noticed, before the loop I put start time is equal to timer, and all this is a timer is the built-in calculation in the computer that tells us how many seconds it's currently at, or in this case even down to the millisecond. But we're only putting a timestamp here where we're doing the start time is equal to the timer, and all I'm doing here is I'm putting if the timer minus the start time is greater than or equal to 1, referring to 1 second, then we're going to close the internet window. We're going to set the variable to equal nothing, and then we're going to use a GoTo statement that says try it again. All this is going to do is direct it back to the top. Let me show you how this code is in action. And what it's going to try to do is it's going to try to load Tumblr, but it's only going to give it 1 second to load. If it doesn't load within 1 second, it's going to try again to a total of 4 tries. So let's go on and play the code. You'll see it running. That's attempt 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then it'll say we tried way too many times, giving up, and then okay. Now if I wanted to give it 2 seconds to load, then I'll do that. Try playing it. So it didn't load there in 2 seconds. It almost loaded there, but it didn't. And there you go. It's still not loading in 2 seconds. Now I only have such a small number here because Tumblr loads up rather quickly. And in your circumstances and also in my circumstances when I'm creating applications, I usually give a web page about 20 seconds to load. If it doesn't load within 20 seconds, try again. So this is what happens if I change this 2 to a 20 and I try executing the code. I hit play. It's going to give Tumblr 20 seconds to load. So right there it's loaded. I see Excel blinking. Excel's telling me all done. So that gave it 20 seconds to load, and that's really all this extra piece of code does right here. But in order to get this set up, I needed to create a label that says try it again. So in the very beginning of my code, I'm going to scroll up so you can see that. Let me make sure I'm within my window. Hold on. That way you guys can see the full view. So the command button starts with number of tries is equal to 0. I have a label created that says try it again. So what we're doing here is put number of tries is equal to number of tries plus 1. So the first time around, number of tries is going to equal to 1. This if statement is only executed when it's greater than or equal to 5, the number of tries. If that's the case, it'll tell the user we tried too many times, giving up, and then just exit sub, don't do anything. You can of course increase this number if you wanted to try multiple times. That's entirely up to you. If it does proceed though, I mean, this is where it creates the internet window, navigates that I mentioned, and then of course looping until the ready state is 4. If for any reason though, inside this if statement, it's greater than or equal to 20 seconds, the time it's waited for a page to start, then it's just going to go to try it again. Try it again. This is just a go to statement. Go to is going to retry, come back to try it again, and then increase the number of tries again. Number of tries equal to number of tries plus 1, and it will go over and over and over until it's at 5 or whatever number you set. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Hopefully this is useful to your application. Thank you for watching.